How are you managing relationships who disagree politically with you right now, especially as tensions rise?
Oh boy.
I'm glad I don't have to answer. This is for you guys.
So, Nate, we want to throw this back
Oh,
for you.
Ooh.
Oh goodness. There are times where I just have to tell people I'm not a highly political person anyway, so this wouldn't be something that I have really dealt with. Um, but I have friends who are very, very passionate about what's going on. And and there are times where I've just had to say, like, if we really can't have meaningful, respectful conversation, we're probably not going to resolve it in my living room anyway. Right. So we can stand up for what we believe in. We can be public about that to the degree we want to be. But if there's not a lot of action behind what you're saying anyway, it's like anything else. I really don't have a lot of time of day to be your vent um, if you're not really even doing anything. So anyway, Ryan, what do you have here?
This is a tough one. This is a topic that comes up very frequently in my office. And to be honest, there's no simple like, all right, do these three things, and there you go. This will be the perfect plan for how to navigate those conversations. It just doesn't exist. So, a few things that might be helpful. Uh, Guard the narrative that you're telling yourself about the other person, because it's easy to create a narrative like, well, they're just the kind of person who fill in the blank. Well, they must not be critical thinkers because they're not. Da, 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 da. Guard that. Back to Brene Brown's idea: assume graciously. All right, I'm not going to throw out every single thing I know about this person because they disagree with me on this one issue. I'm going to look at them as an entire person and say, okay, I know this person and I don't understand how this fits with what I have known of them in the past. And instead of coming across with that one upmanship of kind of almost contempt turned outwards, I'm going to approach with curiosity. Hey, I'm curious about this. Like, I saw that you were really strong on this position, and I'm trying to fit this together in what I know to be true of you. Like, how does this work? Like, tell me how you arrived at that conclusion. And so, when you approach with curiosity rather than criticism, it tends to lead to more productive dialogue. I don't think that means you have to comply or agree or uh, give up your own position, but it does mean the way you approach it is one that's much more curious than critical. Look for look for things that you can agree on. Okay, well, we both know that we can agree on this core issue. We may disagree with how that's going to be executed with certain policies or certain situations, but we can agree on this. Okay. Third, if it's a relationship that's close and significant, don't sacrifice the relationship for the sake of a position on an issue. Issues come and go. Even if they're significant ones, they come and go. That relationship is probably going to, if it's an important one, is still going to be in your life 20 years from now. And the way you engage with it now, the level of respect with which you treat it, is going to be far more important in the long run than whatever the outrage of the day tends to be in the news.
it's really good, solid advice. And I think also too, trying to understand when you're in a conversation that can be politically charged, trying to understand, is this person trying to talk through and understand a certain situation or a political figure with me? Or
Mm-hmm.
is this something where they're trying to convince me to change my mind, which can be fine too. But if you're not open to that, if they're just open to winning an argument, this can devolve quickly. So understanding what kind of
Yeah.
conversation am I in currently,
Yep.
which I tend to think of arguments different these days. I can win an argument if I learn something new about the perspective of the other side. Winning an argument is not just convincing them that I'm right.
Yes.
And it may be
Yes.
someone that they have a high, it's very important that you understand that I'm right on this. And that just, if you understand they're coming from that, you can take a step back and just listen. But that may infuriate them more. So no quick fix on that.